My name's Colleen Tuohy, and I'm head of marketing at Scrunch AI. And I'm here with one of our agency partners. And we're going to go through a couple different questions and talk about all the things that are happening in AI search. So, to kick things off, can you please introduce yourself and share a little bit about you and what your agency, Clapping Dog Media, focuses on?
Sure. Hi, my name is Meg Clarke, and I have been running Clapping Dog Media for over 10 years now, and I have solely been focusing on search. So up until recently, it's been Google search and, throw in some YouTube and Pinterest as well. But now we are really getting very deep into AI search.
Awesome. And what would you say the biggest shift that you're seeing in how brands are showing up in AI search or AI powered discovery?
It's fascinating because I've been doing this for a long time. Most of my clients have been with me for, a minimum of 6 months to multiple years. And one of the biggest shifts I'm seeing is that brands who are well found on Google with high SEO are not necessarily found in AI. The domain authority that we had on Google doesn't necessarily transfer to AI. And so we're having to relook at our content and kind of understand why some smaller competitors are beating us or getting more mentions on AI. That's the biggest thing I'm seeing.
That's great. Can you share one or two ways that you're helping a current client adapt to this new search landscape?
Sure, I have a couple of clients we can talk about, but one of them is like this B2B software as a service guy, and their marketing and like their website and their approach to their business is kind of standard. They use these like coy or funny terms like, you know, we are revolutionizing how businesses work together, or workflow for the next generation. And it's all great and it sounds really innovative and fun, but people and literally AI don't understand that marketing. And so that we have this brand who has a lot of clients who was showing up real well on Google, but not on AI. And so we went back to the basics and we rewrote headlines, we rewrote the copy on the homepage, and we became very concise and clear with who they were and the problem that they solved. So, kind of restructuring how we talk and the language surrounding brands has been very helpful.
Interesting. And just to follow up on that, how did you know where to start? Like what content pieces? How did you arrive there?
Well, one of the first, not to be like a Scrunch AI girl, but we used Scrunch to kind of see where our presence were, to see how people were showing up. And I could see that we were not showing up as well as our competitors, and it was for basic things. I had this exact issue this week with a client who is a doctor's office in New York City, and from Scrunch, I was able to see that we were not as clear as I thought we were on billing and payment and insurance, and other practices were getting more citations than we were, because just basic things like what insurance they took was much more clear and structured on their website. And so that's kind of how I know. And I honestly went to our website and I saw that on our insurance page and in our footer that we used the icons of the insurance brands. And now in addition to the icons, we're just listing, the actual names so they can read it. So
That's
it's
great.
things like that.
Awesome. And what would you say that, most brands aren't prepared for yet when it comes to AI search?
Oh my gosh, I don't think they're really prepared for it. I don't think I think one of the other shifts that brands have to realize is kind of before with Google search, we really just focused on our website and maybe getting it in backlinks. And so much of it was under our quote unquote control. We had power and an agency over things. But with AI search, it's much more across the internet. And it's like, how does your brand appear across the internet? And I think that feels a little bit unsettling because, if you have a couple of bad Reddit threads or some bad reviews, those actually can get to the top of AI citations. So I think brands are not prepared to look at their brand as a whole across the internet, and it can certainly feel uncomfortable. So I think we need to start looking at how we show up and the story that's being told, not just by us, but around the internet.
Absolutely. So just to close things out, love to do a bit of a lightning round here. So if you can describe, I'm going to put a few words out there.
Mhm.
If you could describe in a word or a sentence, that'd be great. So I would say the first one is marketing's future in an AI world is
Here. It's here, and you have to adapt. Yeah, that, yeah, the AI world is here, and you have to, gosh, yeah, you have to build, yeah, it's here.
it's
Get
here.
started.
It's here. I
Yeah.
love that. Scrunch AI is
The missing piece for visibility. It's the thing that we are missing to understand how our brand, how our clients are showing up online. It's the missing piece of the puzzle for sure.
an AI search is
Happening, whether you like it or not.
amazing. Well, thank you so much, Meg, for taking the time to sit down and chat with us today. We'll include all of your information on where folks can follow you at clappingdogmedia.com and on the socials. But thanks so much, and we look forward to continuing to partner together.